the channel. So in this video or sequel video, I will be explaining the processing time for your British passport if you applied online. As I said, I will be talking about the processing time for your British passport, especially if like me, you are thinking of applying online, or if you have already applied online. Okay, it's different for if you applied if you did the paper copy application. It's also different if you had other issues. Okay, so I'm not saying my processing time is going to be the same as yours, because every case is different and every region maybe is different. I don't know. But if you did a straightforward online application like me, this is what you should expect. Okay, but first, before I tell you mine, let me tell you what is said on the website. So basically, on the website, it tells you that it should take about 6 weeks to process your British passport. But it warns you that if you need to travel urgently, or for medical reasons, or because of a bereavement or things like that, you could contact the passport office and give them details. There's a link which I'll put here where you need to follow that link to get advice on what to do, because they could speed up the application process for you. Okay, so they make an exception for some circumstances, but they also advise you not to book any travel until you get your passport. So that's basically telling you that anything can happen. Okay, so you cannot hold them liable for that. But for mine, I did apply for my British passport, did all the sent the documents in, and mine literally took 2 weeks. It was so amazing. So if you ticked the email and text notification when you were doing the application, then they keep you abreast, they keep you up to date. It was really on point, their notification. It was really on point. I was so impressed about how they followed up, how they kept me updated with every step, via text, via emails. I knew when they received my documents that I had sent. I knew when they were processing it. I knew when the processing was done. And the day they sent the passport, they also sent me a notification saying we've sent your passport, and they send you a TNT tracking details. Okay, so then you use the TNT link to check on, you could track your passport to make sure it gets to you in time or safely. And when you follow that link, you could put in your postcode, a consignment number, and a PAN number to see where your passport is. There was a lot of issues with that because it wasn't going through for some people. So I googled it, I looked online, and I found that when you are putting in the detail of your postcode, you should use lower cases, which I didn't know. Most times when you're writing your postcode, you use upper cases, not lower cases. But for this particular TNT delivery link, you need to use lower cases, that's small letters, for your postcode, and make sure you put a space in between the first part of your postcode and the second part of your postcode. Also, when you're putting in the PAN number, that means your reference number. That's the PEX number, okay? But you should not put the PEX when you're putting in that number. Just put the number part into the PAN number tab, okay? And then once you've done that and you click continue, it will come up with a consignment number for you. And then when you have that consignment number, you can track your package. Okay, you track your passport, so you know exactly when it's going to get to you and where it is at every time. That way, the day is going to arrive, you know the time, and you probably have somebody at home so that it doesn't get delivered to or it doesn't get sent back to them, or it doesn't get delivered to your neighbor or something like that. You don't want to lose it. I don't know if it's still available because it's over a year now on the website, but if I can find the timeline and the processing time, I will put it up here at this point so that you can see the dates and the time that my application. But like I said, my application was pretty straightforward and I got my passport back in 2 weeks. You don't want your application held up because the person you asked to confirm your identity hasn't received an email or doesn't have your information. So I would advise you, before you even do the online application, contact the person that you want to confirm your identity and tell them to expect an email from the passport office and give them the details they need, like your name, your date of birth, and your current address, and tell them it's quite urgent so that they can keep an eye on their email. And as soon as they get it and they do it, they follow the link that the passport office sends to them, then you can continue your application process, because that might delay if you don't do that. I will post another video where I will explain how to do the paper copy for those that I'm not technologically confident. If you like this video and if you've gained value from it, please ensure to subscribe, show some love by doing that. I will be posting more videos on living in Scotland, life in the UK in general, how to apply for British citizenship, indefinite leave to remain, and just the immigration process or life of an immigrant. So we'll be talking a lot more about these things. So you don't miss out on any videos, make sure you click the notification button as well. And till next time, keep living, loving, and laughing. Bye.